Hi, this is Carlos Hiron Paez of Football Talk Radio, our radio station via internet. I'm coming to you live from our studio here in the city of Palmdale. In today's show, I'm excited about making this video. And the reason why is because I will be talking to you about two American professional soccer players that were born 7 years apart from each other. The first one and the youngest of of these two players is, yes, you guessed it, Christian Pulisic, our new American soccer superstar soccer player that is playing. Is as a matter of fact, he's the youngest player to ever play in the first national team for this country, and it's amazing to watch him play. And now, just to give you a little bit of his background, is that he was born in Pennsylvania in 1998. And at the age of 16, this kid was already in Germany. And he was signed by Borussia Dortmund, the under 17 academy youth team. So it was signed during the month of February in 2016. And it was during that summer he was moved up to the U19. So he went from U17 to U19 within 4 5 months part, and then on he was moved on to the first team, and now he plays. He is a professional soccer player playing first division Bundesliga in Germany for Borussia Dortmund. It is excited to watch this kid play. It's amazing that he is the player that is different from all the rest of the players. And the reason why was because his speed, his tactical awareness on the field, not just only being able to run with the ball and have that speed, but also good at and one-on-ones and definitions. He can also run left and right flanks and serving the ball. He has not just only score goals, but also assisted other players to score goals. So it is great to see something fresh for this national team. And I believe that he, being this young, he can lead this team into World Cup qualifiers for Russia 2018. So it is good to watch this player. Like I said, is someone different. Now, this kid had to go outside of the country to seek for his dream, and that is to become a professional soccer player. Okay, but he's not the only one. I know of this other player that did the same thing, and but that was not until 2007. And I'm referring to Michael Hoyos. This is a Southern California American kid born in Fountain Valley, and at the age of 2006, he was playing youth soccer for the Irvine Strikers Soccer Club here in LA. And then in 2007, him and his family they moved down to Argentina. I believe his dad is from there, and he went to tryouts for Estudiantes de La Plata in La Plata, Argentina, where at the age of 17 he joined the youth teams of Estudiantes de La Plata. This kid, Michael Hoyos, he also received the call for a national team, but he wasn't from the U.S. national team. It was from Argentina national team. So he joined. He was part of the under 20 national team in 2010. Now he was playing, great soccer. But let's not forget that as just like Christian and Michael, they were still, 15, 16, 17 years of age, and they went outside of the United States to seek their dream in becoming professional soccer players. So we can say that these two players they broke the rules, so to speak, as far as what it takes for a soccer player to become professional in this USA, where this player has to be first of all he have to go through a youth soccer club, where a soccer club that can be scout by coaches that are Division One college and university coaches, so they can be drafted to their programs, into their programs. Also, not perhaps not just with full scholarship, but there's money involved. I'm sure that relatives will have to, the family will have to put that money for them to go to these Division One schools, and not until they graduate is when they get invited to, I believe it's called the Adidas Draft Week that they do in Florida, where Major League Soccer scouts and coaches, they come to this showcase, to these draft games, to pick up players and to select their players for new seasons in Major League Soccer. But let's not forget that at this time, these are 23 to 24 years of age players. Now, here we have with Christian Pulisic and Michael Hoyos, two young players that went out of the United States to turn professional. Now, we were lucky enough, and I'm saying lucky enough, referring to the U.S. national team, they have Christian Pulisic signed for our national team here in the U.S. Michael Hoyos, on the other hand, he was one of those American players that I believe is the only player they played for the national team of Argentina. So how many of Christian Pulisic and Michael Hoyos, how many other players do we have up there in this country seeking their dream, And so I am telling you, if you're watching and if you happen to be an awesome player and even a regular player, just someone with a dream, don't put your head down because, things can happen. And if it happened for these two players, these two American players, Pulisic and Hoyos, it can happen for anyone. Just, keep training. And something has to be done in this country to perhaps get youngsters to recognize talent, recognize players that are different. There are different programs up there right now that is working hand in hand with the Federation and Major League Soccer and clubs from all over the country, and that is in the academy programs, and to identify this type of players and not to let them go outside, especially if they're born in this country, if they're American naturals. Okay, so soccer looks great for the U.S. With having Christian Pulisic aside as a different player, and I hope that the U.S. gets to go to the 2018 World Cup in Russia. And those of you up there, seek for that dream. Okay, don't put your head down. Keep training. It's gonna happen. Okay, if you want it, you gotta have it. Okay, so don't just work hard and keep the faith and look for that dream. Okay, look for that opportunity. That major word. Marcelo Bielsa makes reference to that word and saying opportunity. It doesn't tell you when it comes. It just shows up. So you need to be ready. Okay, when that happens. Thank you very much for watching this video. You can follow us on our social media. We're in Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And also we have our channels of podcasts in iTunes and Google Play. Thank you very much. Have a good night. And U.S. soccer looks great. Okay, let's go for it and let's support it. Okay, thank you.